Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The noise of the wimp, the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittery spear. And there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpse. They stumble upon their corpses. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee veil, and will set thee as a gazing stock. All right, I want to start off by saying, Call halal la Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi, which means all praises to the Father Yahawah, in the name of the Son Yahawashi. I like to give double honors to our apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. I want to give much love, prayers, blessings, and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. And I read here Nahum chapter 3, 1 through 6. All right. Because this place that you call North America in the Bible is called Babylon the Great, and also spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And the Most High is going to make a great destruction, all right, upon this place because of the wickedness, all right, of first off our people, you Israelites, and mainly for you Edomites in your wicked society, in your wicked kingdom. All right, this place is going to be so devastating that your eyes is not going to believe what you're going to see. You know, it's going to be horrifying, more horror than a horror movie. You know, the Most High is coming cruel, man. He's coming with fierce anger. All right. He's coming with his chariots like a whirlwind. And this place that you're living in and that you take folly in, you know, and you live more in your flesh, you're going to die. You're going to die. Okay. So woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Yeah. Lies. It says woe to the bloody city. Death and destruction. Because what? It is full of lies and robbery. You know, these Edomites are only good for lies and robbery and murder. Lies, robbery, murder. Lies, robbery, murder. All right. So I'm going to jump around. You know, I want to jump around here. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. All right. You know, this place, America, North America, is all the wicked empires wrapped in one. Okay. They took on the customs and the wicked demons, the abominable, profane demons, okay, of these wicked empires. All right. Through witchcraft. You know, their system and how they ran things. This is the reason why the Lord took them down. All right. And that was starting with what? The Persians, the Babylonians, the Greeks. All right. The Romans, which the Greeks are Edomites. The Romans are Edomites. And now we're in the second leg of Rome, which is America. Okay. Which are Edomites. And this place, America, is the worst of them all. It's the worst of them all because it has all of them wrapped in one. You know, you all can't forget about Nineveh. All right. Nineveh, which was a wicked kingdom as well. You know, harvesting these wicked demonic spirits, you know, because when you trust in lies and when you steal, there's nothing clean can come out of it. There's nothing righteous that can come out of it. So it's all been tainted. It's all been defiled, you know. So what will it do when you consume it? It will destroy you. You know, the Lord said in Micah 2:10, this land is polluted. He said, come out of her, my people. This land is polluted. It will destroy you with a sword destruction. You know? So the Lord today, Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi, have set up prophets to forewarn you, man, to teach you this truth. And really, they were sent out to teach of those of the hopeful elect, but also to warn, to condemn, to reprove, to rebuke, and to exhort the name of the Lord. All right. So I want to read here. This is Habakkuk 2:1. And basically, I was watching the Apostles Tahar video. He did a show today, and the topic was based on U.S. gearing toward war with Iran. And we're that close. We're more even close than we were closer before. An apostle went in and said also that this war ain't gonna take place until they force this RFID microchip, okay, which is in the Bible known as the mark of the beast. All right. And that's true, man, because that mark of the beast is one of the great prophecies that's going to come to pass before Yahawashi come. That's the test of the final test of your faith. If you believe in the Most High, man, So let's read here. Habakkuk chapter 2:1. I will stand upon my watch. I will set me on the tower. I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So we're watchmen. All right. And we're watching to see, what the Lord is going to say so we can report it. All right. Report it to who? The hopeful elect. It says verse 2. And the Lord Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. All right. And that make it plain upon tables is to keep it simple. Say it like it is. Say it how you saw it. Habakkuk was a prophet. The Most High showed him visions. Now the Most High show us visions. All right. Through brothers' dreams, but mainly through looking and watching, what's going on in the world, dealing with current news, filtering the news through the scriptures, to decide what is prophecy and what is not, what came to pass and what's coming to pass, and you have to be anointed by the Most High. Now, this truth is for those that have faith in the Lord that will receive grace. He that got ears to hear, let him hear, because this truth, it boils down to your faith. And if you believe, and if you don't believe, you come across this video, just turn the video and watch something that you believe in, because even Ezekiel said, then you will know there was a prophet among you. And guess what? There's 144,000 prophets, man. There's many prophets. All right. So it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And now where you're going to run to? You're going to run to the Lord. The scriptures say a prudent man foreseeth the evil and he hideth himself. And where did he hide himself? He hide himself under the shadow of the Almighty. All right. He hide himself in these scriptures. So it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision. And we're writing the vision today. We do our epistles. We do the shows. We record our faces. We record the Bible, the words of the Lord, so you can read along. It says, write the vision and make it plain. We tell you it plain. Ain't no theatrics, the beginning of the video and all this long intro. We get straight to it. Make it plain. It says, and that he may run that readeth it, because now you're going to run the race. The race to what? Salvation. You're going to run the race to salvation. It says verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. And yeah, the vision is yet for an appointed time. The Lord told us in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, all right, there's a time and season and purpose under the heavens. So that means that the vision that the Lord showed Habakkuk and the vision that the Lord have showed us of the hopeful elect today, is that it's appointed for a certain time. And we'll know it. Yahawashi taught us, he said, read the signs. He said, the disciples asked him, when shall these things be? He said, when you shall see earthquakes in diverse places, rumors of wars, you shall see sedition among men. What was that? Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. These are the signs to look for, so we know that we're in the end. All right. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And guess what? You know what it means when it says that? is that what is going to take place? You're going to see it. It's going to speak to you. When you see it, you're going to go, oh, I know what that is. You see? Meaning it's going to manifest. It's going to manifest. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie. So when it's happening, you're going to go, wow, the Bible. You know, most jokers out there that don't know the scriptures as well, but they hear their grandmothers sometimes, or the world gonna end. You know, I'm saying the basic things that Jake, without studying, they get that spirit on them to know that, yo, that's in the Bible, but they can't find it in the Bible, stuff like that. It says, and not lie. Yeah, because when they hear these things, you're going to think of the Lord. All right. When you see great earthquakes, and when you see them forcing this chip, the military and concentration camps are open, and here in America, and things are not going the way that you used to seeing or used to going through. It's a police state. You having a curfew, and it's dangerous outside. Military in your city. You're gonna think of the Most High. You're gonna think of God. But us of the hopeful elect, we're gonna be praising Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. That's what we gonna think of. Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. All right. And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it. So though it tarry, yeah, scoff is scoff at the coming of the Lord. And we see news pop up, and we go, oh shit, yep, right on time. But guess what? It's going it'll tarry. It's been tarrying. It's been tarrying. But guess what? The Lord said, and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it. So we gotta wait. We're waiting for it, man. We're waiting for the force of the RFID microchip. We're waiting for them to declare World War III against Russia, China, Iran. Okay. We're waiting for the famine of the word to come to pass, where we can't teach this word anymore. We're waiting for a famine, of a lack of food and water, where people are going to die of starvation. All right. We're waiting for Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, the Lord and the angels to fly low. All right. We're waiting for, all right, to receive spiritual powers. It says, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry. So the Lord said it's going to surely come. So that means that it's going to come. All right. The Most High don't work on our time. He works on his time, because he is time. All right. Time that never expires. Time that's everlasting forever. All right. He creates time. He stops time and starts time. All right. So I'm going to read that again. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, the souls which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. You see? So showing you that this truth is clearly about faith. The just is the hopeful elect, and they're going to live by what? Faith. All right. The evidence of things not seen, and the hope. So like you're messing it up. Let me get that real quick. I mess it up like that. Now, Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. All right. And that's the definition of faith. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And what do we hope for? Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. We hope for Yahawashi to return and deliver us in his chariots. All right. The evidence of things not seen, because we can't say that we saw it done. All right. We can't, we could imagine it, and we got faith that it's going to happen, but it's the evidence of things not seen. Someone else could go, well, that didn't happen, and I don't believe that's going to happen. And then we'll go, well, we believe it's going to happen because I have faith. It says the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. All right. So let's go back to Habakkuk and finish that up. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and 4. Behold, the souls which is lifted up is not upright in him. All right, talking about these Edomites. But the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. Who is that? The Edomites. He is a proud man. He transgresseth by his false philosophies. He transgresseth by his wicked religions. You know, he transgresseth by his policies, his laws that he created. And he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home. You see him roaming the earth. You know, you see him constantly at war with nations that have no business with him, no dealings with him. All right. Who enlargeth his desires as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. So Esau is never satisfied. All right. Even though he has power, he has the money, but now he has control. But what he want now is a deeper control, which he wants to be as the Most High. He wants to sit in all of our bodies and he determine whether we live or die, or whether what type of attitude or emotion that we should have. He wants to put microchips inside of us, man. All right. He wants to put that mark of the beast. He wants to sit in the seat of the Most High. It says, who enlargeth his desires as hell. You're damn right, because he wants to make this place even more of a living hell. We're living in hell, but he wants to be more of a living hell. It says, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Now, how do you do that? By microchipping you. All right, taking over their countries and things of that nature, but mainly microchipping you. Shall not all these take up a proverb against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay. All right. So you're increasing your desires in this place, this tabernacle, as if it was yours. All right. And it's not. And that was the trickery of your blessing that Isaac gave Esau. All right. Not every blessing you may want. You know, it says, shall they not rise up suddenly and shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for the booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Now, if you're reading along and you read this on your own, who is this talking about? What nation of people on earth that conquers other countries and nations and proud to do so, talk proudly, and they lead by violence and blood, you know, if they can't get their way. All right. This is the Edomites, Esau, because thou hast spoiled many nations. What other nations spoiled many nations? Esau. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that covereth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity. This is a cold cut to these Edomites, man. Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves in the very vanity? For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. So showing you, Esau, you're not God. You're not the Most High. This earth is not going to be covered in your lies and robbery, man, for too long, man. The Lord gave you this, all right, and he gave you a short season. But the world, okay, is going to be covered in the word of the Lord and the knowledge. So I'm going to read that again, all right, for the earth, okay, because you don't own this earth. You have possession now, but Yahawashi is going to take it from you. All right. Because they the ones that set you up. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth his bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And that's what this wicked ass society does. All right. When someone is a homosexual, they aggressive and they want others to be homosexuals, man. When someone is teaching lie, when someone learn of a lie and or some type of false religion, all right, they want others to be in that boat with them. You know, you want them to drink of that same juice you drunk. You know, miserably, I can't say the word right. Damn, misery love company, man. Okay, it says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thou bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness, so that they can look at your shame. See you being evil, man. You know, so now, you know, you in the same boat as them. That's how these wicked, evil Edomites get down, man. You know, they see that you have something structured, something that's building you up, making you strong in the spirit, you know, standing in righteousness. Here they come with the lies. They come with the trickery, deception to break you back down, you know. You know, this is why they pass off GMOs to us and drugs and put drugs in the hood and guns in the hood. And then they say, look, I ain't do nothing. They putting the guns and drugs here, you know, so that their families can have, so their Edomites can have jobs. If you take away the guns, the drugs, and the gangs, Esau is going to be out of a job. This is why they created task force, a gang unit, and all of these things, man. That's to create jobs for them, man. You know, but then they say, oh, I ain't do it. He did it. He the one that with the gun. He the one that's selling the drugs to everybody. But who put it there? All right. So you can look upon what? Their nakedness, man. You know, what you going to tell the Most High it wasn't your fault? It says, verse 16, thou art filled with the shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thou forsaken be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spluing shall be on thou glory. Because the Lord said he's going to get them when they're eating, man. While they eating up, thinking that they're successful as far as their new world order, microchipping and forcing microchips upon people in their skin. You know, they believe they're going to be killing off all the men of the Lord and they're going to win. Well, guess what? The Lord said you're going to drink up this cup. The same cup we drunk, you're going to drink. Matter of fact, the scriptures tell you the curse is going to be taken off of us and put on you. Thou art filled with the shame for glory. See? Drink thou also. So go ahead, drink. That's right, drink that cup. And let thou forsaken be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee. The shameful spluing shall be on thy glory. For the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoil of the beasts which made them afraid, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and all that dwell therein. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it? The molten image and the teachers of lies. See, that's another name for them, teachers of lies. That the marker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols. And that's what they do. And that's what you dumbass people worship, these dumbass items. And you know who the idols are today? Your fucking celebrities, man. Excuse my French. All right. That hip hop or rappers and stuff, you know, that's taken, I talk about it because they have taken a stronghold on the youth, on these young men and women out here, even these adults. You know, they shape the fashion of clothes and what you wear. So now you got grown women in their 40s, you know, getting blonde hair, trying to dress like she 25, 21 years old, but she 41 years old, and she out here looking like a 21-year-old, looking stupid. Same go as the men. You got a 41-year-old, 50, 45-year-old man dressed up in these tight ass clothes like if he's 21 years old, knowing they don't fit because he a little overweight. You know, you ain't got that young body no more. But you was in school and you was skinny. Everybody was type skinny in school. You had the young body. You was in your youth. When you get a certain age, you change your clothing. You know, you get more mature. Your clothes fit now, instead of being off your ass. Or nowadays, you used to say that, off your ass, but nowadays they too tight, So anyway, what profit the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it, the molten image and the teacher of lies, and a teacher of lies, that the marker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols. Woe unto him that say to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. But the Lord Yahawah is in the holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. And that's what the Lord going to do. That's the title of the video. Let all the earth keep silence before him. Because when the Lord bring this final destruction, this fatality upon this place called North America, all the earth keeps silence before him. And the only ones that are going to praise is the elect in that day. Singing songs, praising Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. And the word of the Lord is going to cover this earth. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Rawchaa, Qadash, Barakathum to the Akim, teaching his word of sincerity and truth, and double honors to our apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. Salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.